Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and I am going to show you two new kits. I'm going to try to get this video done in between my coughing. I am still having some sinus and coughing issues, so if I can get it done in between coughs, we'll be good. But after I show you the two new digitals, I'm also going to do a little bit of crafting, I think. So this is one by Alicia, and I have just got it up. I've got both of these. Either you can buy the digital or you can buy print and ship. This one is called Floral Collage, and I have printed on front and back because, you know me, I'm going to want to create with this. I absolutely love this. It's got the old ledger in the background, and then I have printed on the back. It's really, really pretty. And I love this frame that she made. It's the background. And there's some old ledgers for receipts and things. Isn't that pretty? I love the collage, and you know me, I like collage sheets. It's a pretty one. Oh, that's the background, sorry. I flipped it over without showing you. And then this is a pretty collage with the ledger paper in the background, and she just took some extra paper and laid it on here and there. And then that is the background. Hers has 16 sheets. It's 8 journal pages and then 8 background pages. So that is Floral Collage by Alicia. And then I did finally finish mine up. I didn't think I was going to get it finished. This is the Lighthouse. It is Summer Lighthouse is the name of it. And I've been working on it for a while. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. I kept making one and I deleted it. It wasn't like I wanted, so I think I might have it like I want, hopefully. This one has 26 pages on it, so I had printed front and back because I will be doing a digital, I will be doing a journal out of this one. So there's that one, and then you've got this on the back with the old man at the sea there, and then there's that one. And I love this little boy, he's so cute. There's that one. And then that's just that wood background there. And then here's this one that's just a lot of different collaging on, and shells and writing and different things. And then it's got this cute little girl and puppy on the back. I thought that was cute. And then this one that's an old crinkle, like an old crinkle photograph. So with some writing and different things on it. And then there's the background. I love that background with that. And then there is that one. And I just took a couple of different pages and just kind of merged them together and put me some writing on there and speckles and everything else. And then there's the back. There is this one. Now, I wasn't really happy with my birds that I drew, but I think they're okay. They're not perfect, but they're okay. I'm not good at drawing sometimes. My hand shakes too bad, but I think they're going to be all right. And then there's the back. And then this one. And the background with the lady. I didn't realize when I put her on there, she's got quite a bit of bosom showing. I probably should have put something over that, but anyway, if you don't want to use it, you can, or you can cover it up and use it for something else. There's this one and the background. And then this one, kind of a really colorful one. And then my little shoddy birds again, you know, they're okay. They're okay. And then there is the background on that one. And then there are 6, I believe. Yes, there's 6 journal ephemera pages that's just got some different lighthouse pictures and things on them. And words, things like that. You can use some of these for pockets, or, you know, make tags out of them, or just ephemera pieces, whatever you would like. And there is that. So that again is Summer Lighthouse, and like I said, it has 26 pages on it, and it is up for print and ship, or you can purchase the digital. So that, let me put that over there. That's the two digitals, two new digitals that we have up in the shop. I've got like 4 more that I need to get up, and I will get them up just as quick as I can. Now I'm going to do another little project with some envelopes, because I've got a ton of envelopes and I need to find a million different ways to use them. So I thought, I have done this before, so I thought I would just make some of these. Now I am going to, let's see, I think I'm going to do these at 6 inches. I'm just cutting it off. I'll use that for another little pocket. And then this one is already opened here, so I'm just going to open the other side real slightly. Just a little bitty sliver. Okay, so that's going to be what we've got right there. And then I'm just going to take some of my scrap paper. Now, I'm not going to use my window. You can if you want to. I may make some using the window, but on the video I like to just cover it up because it's a little bit quicker. But you can definitely, you know, just collage around through here and use your windows if you want. Now I'm going to tear my paper off, leaving a little bit on each side, because I don't want it exactly the size of this. I want it a little bit wider. So, and I actually found this piece of paper this morning, so I thought, well, that'll be a good one to start off with right there. Okay, then we're just gonna lay it over this way, and I think I'll tear this bottom off, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave just a little bit. And all of this doesn't have to be perfectly straight, because we're just going to fold it around is all we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue here. I got my trusty little book over here. And I'll show you what we're making. These are going to be, like I said, I've made some a long time ago. I actually made a whole journal using this method, but I haven't made any in a while, so I thought, since I need pockets and I need a little bit of everything, we'll just do some of these. Okay, now I am going to try, let's see, I'm going to lay it this way because I'm going to try to get this a little bit centered. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just need enough on either side to fold around. There we go. That'll work right there. Now, if you've got a lot of envelopes that have the same little window opening, you can actually cut this out and use this as your template, and then you can just cut your paper all at once and you don't have to do a lot of collaging. But that's just an idea for you. A lot of people already do that, know how to do that, but I just thought about it as I was telling you what I was doing. And you know me, when I think of something, I better tell you then, because I may not think about it again for like 10 or 12 more years. Can't pick up anything today. Okay, so we have this, and I am going to fold these around. I'm not going to fold it, glue it on the inside though. Right now I'm just folding it even with that edge as best I can. Now this little piece we will fold down and then glue. Okay, fold that one down and glue it right there. And that's just going to reinforce that top a little bit. And then with this one, with these, what we're going to do is fold this back up, and then we're going to fold these around here, and that's going to close up our pocket. The reason we didn't fold it to the inside is because we want our pocket to be the full width of this envelope, instead of just having to put glue down the edges. So I'm going to fold this one out just a little bit. It's trying to make my paper crinkle a little bit. Let's see if that looks all right. Yeah, I think that will work right there. And then we're just going to fold that one up. Now, this can be done 20 different ways if you want to. You can leave this like it is and then just glue this part down to your page. But I don't want to do that because I want to glue mine down to my page just from the back of the pocket. I'm not going to show the back of my pocket. My pocket is going to be glued down. And I'll show you how I'm going to put it in my journal in just a minute. Okay, so we got that. Now that's covered. This is going to be glued down. Now what I want to do up here at the top is make this into kind of like a little tuxedo fold. Or maybe a backwards tuxedo fold. It might be the better thing to say. So I'm just finding my center. I'm going to mark it. And then I'm just going to mark down about, let's see, about an inch maybe. Let's see, that might be a little much, but we'll find out in just a second. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to go right down to that mark, just like that. Now, these are going to fold out like this. But that also means that we want to cover in here. So that's okie dokie. We'll do that in just a second. Let me erase my pencil marks. They're trying to show on me. So I want to fold this one down like this. This one down like this. And to fold, I just go by ever how that feels, you know. I don't try to push it back too far. I don't push it back to where it will tear if you push it too much. Okay, now we need to put some paper here and then some paper on these because I want these glued down. Now you can use the same paper if you want, but I think I'm going to go with a paper that's a little bit different. So let's see what we got here. These are some more little papers that I found. I just found in my stash that I had actually forgot that I had printed them. Now, in order to cover this, I'm not going to try to cut a little piece and stick it down in there. I'm going to push it down in here, there, just like this. And then I'll trim it off. And that'll be it. It'll be covered. So I'm going to put my glue here first. Just hold your little tuxedo pieces up. And then we're just going to stick that down in there as far as it'll go, making sure that it touches the edge of both sides. Just press it down as far as it'll go. And then we'll flip it over and trim it off. To me, that's a whole lot easier doing that than trying to cut your piece exactly the size and putting it down in there. And see, it's covered. Now we need to cover these little pieces. Now you didn't have to fold this over if you didn't want to, but I've already done it, so I'm not going to worry about that. Do I want them? I might. No, I don't want to use the same paper. Let me find some of my scrap. I'm going to try a piece of this. I don't know, this might be too much of a contrast, but I'm going to try it. Now I'm just sliding it up under there, and then I'm going to trace it. And then I'll cut that out. And I'll probably have to erase my pencil marks. That's okay. I could have gone a little bit lighter with them. Oh, I like that. I like that. So we're going to put that down there. Now Now, if you've got a directional paper, you may have to do a little bit of finagling when you start covering these pieces, but fortunately these that I have are not too directional, so not worried about that. There we go, we got that one covered. And then I'm just going to do the same thing over here. I'm just going to hold it down and then trace it very lightly if I can. But I have to trace it dark enough where I can see it. Oh, get back over there. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can get this back down like I cut it. Now you may think that this is a little bit too much trouble to go to make a tuxedo pocket, but you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just kind of like the looks of them. I am going to put ink around here before I glue it down, just to cover up any pieces that I might have missed. I don't want that envelope showing if I can help it. Okay. Now I'm going to glue these two down. Now you could put a little button in them, you could put a brad in them, an eyelet, whatever. I'm just going to glue mine down. I'm not even putting glue all over them, I'm just putting them right there. So there is my little tuxedo pocket. We're going to put something on here. I'm going to try some of these blue flowers. Just going to make a little garden at the bottom, I think. And we'll put this one in the center. And I'm going to bring this one up a little bit because I don't want all of them even. Bring it up like that. And let's see, what else do we want to do? I want to put a little label on it. And then I may put a little piece of washi at the bottom right here. I think I'll go with this little washi right here. I don't even know what's on it. It's just brown. I'm going to try to tear it. Let's see, put that one over there. Maybe this little piece in here. There we go. Now let's see if we can find a label that we'd like to use in my pile of things. Now I've got these printed, but I don't have them cut out, so I'll just find one and cut it out off camera. You don't have to watch me cut it out. These are from the Junk Journal Studios, where I purchased these from. Because I tell you, it takes a while to make labels, and I just hadn't had time lately, so I purchased some. Labels are one of the hardest things to make when you're doing digitals because they take so much time. I think this one will work, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to put it right under there. There we go. So there is one tuxedo pocket. Now let me see if I've got a tag here. No, I don't. Do I have a tag anywhere? Well, let's just grab one of these. So you could use one of these and just cover it and make your... Oops, did I glue that down? Oh, I did. Okay, I had a little glue there that shouldn't have been. So you can just use one of these, cover it, and make a tag, or you can make a tag from scratch. But I just think they're cute. And then I would glue here, here, and here, and put it down on my journal page. You can also use these, but to me these are a little bit small. They're not quite wide enough, but they would work. Or just like I said, make your own tag, whatever size you want. So I'm going to lay that one aside, and we'll see if we can make a few more. And I'll try to find something to talk to you about. I tell you, lately I hadn't had a lot to talk about. I've about talked all of it out. Other than the girls are having a wonderful time. The girls that are in Tennessee at the Arise conference, they are absolutely having a ball. Presley said the only thing that she doesn't like is she's having to sleep on a sofa bed. And you know how those things are. They're not comfortable. They're not made to sleep on, I don't think. But she said, but oh well, it's worth it to be able to be here with everybody. So she's enjoying it anyway. Now, I thought, I don't want to lose a bunch of this top. Let's see if I fold that down about there. We might do this and just bring this down a little bit. It doesn't have to go all the way to the top, because once you split it and fold it, you're not going to see all of that anyway, are you? Yeah, you are. Okay, we're going to lay that aside. Never mind. Take that out, Ada. Remove that. So let's see what else I have over here in my scraps. We can do this one. I think I'm hung up on blue for some reason. I tell you, let's do a different color. I don't want to be hung up on blue because I've got lots of journals to do, and most of them are not blue. Let's do one using this beautiful butterfly paper. So I'm just going to tear it. See if I can get some of this stuff out of my way. Yep, they're having a ball, and Melina and Tracy are actually surviving. They're surviving. She said it hadn't been so bad. She said we're tired from just, trying to stay up with them because they're teenagers. They go 90 to nothing. And Melina and Tracy are not. So she said, but other than that, she said, we're all having a good time. She said it hadn't been that bad. I think they've had like 200 kids get saved or make decisions. So, and then the first night, the JD, one of the pastors or preachers, he came in he drove in a NASCAR car, drove it into the place. I was like, man, that is awesome. Presley said, oh, it was amazing. She said, everybody just went crazy. But that's kind of their theme, I think, is, the racing kind of thing. But, yeah, he drove one into the Coliseum. So all the kids just had a fit over it. But I am so glad that she has got to go. Well, not only her, Bethany's there too, and then Tracy's 2 daughters are there. I'm just glad they've all got to go and have a good time, and they're learning a lot, and they got chosen for the choir, so they're having choir practice every day and singing for everybody at night. So they're having a ball. What fun. I would have loved to have been able to do something like that when I was young. We never had any money at all to do any extracurricular when I was growing up, so I never got to do anything like that. But I'm glad my grandkids are. I will work 5 jobs if I have to make sure that they get to do the things that I never got to do, that that are fun. Now, Let's see. You know, we could do this one a different way. Sorry, I've got the coughs going on again. Let's do this one a different way. I'm actually going to cut right up through here. I hope this will work. I'm going to flip that over to this side. Maybe it'll work. See if I can get it somewhat near straight. And then I'm gonna cut it through there. Okay, that looks pretty straight. Not perfect, but it's pretty straight. And then I'm gonna fold that down. I cut it a little bit too deep. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that top off so it won't be quite so deep. Don't cut it quite that deep. There we go. And I'm going to lose most of my butterfly, but that's fine. I can put another butterfly on. Yeah, that's much better. So we'll fold that one over like that. And then we need to cover this and then cover this. So this one will be actually a little bit easier to cover than the other one. Let's see. What do we have that we can cover that with? I want a piece of paper that's got some purple in it. If I've got one here. If I have a scrap. Do I have a scrap? I'm just going to grab this one. Now, if you're wondering where this paper come from, this is paper that came with the June E-Club kit. So that's what that paper is. Sorry, here I'm trying my best to not lose my voice. I've lost it twice today. Of course, you know I get laryngitis about 3 times a year anyway. I didn't get it quite so much last year. And the year before I got it, I don't know how many times the year before my husband passed away. And he used to really laugh at me. And when people would say, well, how's Miss Edith doing or whatever, he'd say, oh, she's doing great. And I'm doing even better because she can't talk. He used to just laugh at me like crazy when I got laryngitis. We had a big row about it, but it was fine. It wasn't anything serious. I'd say, you better quit making fun of me. Or in my voice, in my broken voice, you better quit making fun of me. Because you're going to get it one day. Oh, me. I miss that codger. I miss that codger bad. Let's see. Do we want to... I think I'm going to put this side on that. I think. Am I? Yes, I am. Oh. I'm going to flip it over like this and cut it. I think that will do it, won't it? Won't that make it right? I think. No, I don't know. I have to think backwards. I barely can think forward. Yes, that will be fine. It's really not, well, it is a directional paper, but it doesn't show on here that it's directional, so I'm just going to use it like it is. I may have cut it upside down, who knows. The good part about not having to worry about a direction. If I cut it upside down, I just flip it over. Oops. Flip it over, Edith. Alright, let's see. That will go there and there. Cute. I like that. I like it. Yeah, I think it was like this that I actually cut them. I made an entire journal using this and just put my little holes here where it would flip, and then I put tags in them. I did that one year. You can go back and find the video. I did it on video. I'm sure I did, because I don't ever make anything hardly without doing a video on it. Okay, there we go. And then I am going to glue this down. I just like to have that glued down. You don't have to. And since I lost my butterfly, we'll find us another butterfly to put on here. Now, I'm not sure that this looks exactly straight. Let's see. But it's close enough. If it's not, it's close enough. Closeness does count in horseshoes and this. Let's see. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Where are my butterflies? Let's see if I've got a butterfly in here that will work. Somebody made those butterflies for me. Aren't they cute? That might work. We'll put that one on there. And then, let's see. I think I'll put a label or something on this side. Yeah, I think this one was actually cut out of like a cricket or something because it's layered. And I haven't got to use but one or two of them, so good thing to be using them. Okay. Let's see what label we want to put. And I think I'm going to go with the blue again because we've got blue here. And I want to go with this dark one right here, I do believe. We're supposed to have more rain this afternoon. Okay, there is another pocket. And that will slide in there. You can make a tag to slide in it. You could put something else here. You know, I mean, you can just keep decorating. I'm just doing a very simple decorating, but you can go on and on and on with it. Alright, I've already got this one cut out. I think I cut it out a while ago. I found it over there. That's what made me think about doing these. So, I'm going to go ahead and cover this one. Let's do this. Let's cover it with this. Just another scrap, and I actually got water on that. It's the reason I wasn't using it, but we can decorate it up. Don't lay your baby wipe near your papers. Not the wet ones. Alright. I'm just going to stick glue on, this kind of glue on here right quick. I've got things all over my glue paper and I don't want to move them right now. Either glue will work. Okay. Stick this little guy down so he don't get in our way. And then just trim off these corners. Okay, fold that over, fold that up. And you really don't have to leave that at the bottom, but I do because I don't want the envelope showing down there at the bottom. So that's why I do that on that bottom piece. So there is another. Now, how are we going to do this one? I think I want to do it like that other one, only I'm not going to fold it quite as much. Let's see if I can just cut it without looking, without measuring. Probably not. Well, no, Edith, you know you can't. Why do you even try something like that? I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay, we need to cut it a little bit more. Okay, and let's... Okay. You know, another pretty thing would be to do is to cover this and then use your punch to punch along there. You could punch at the top up here. Lots of different ways to do that. Let's see if we can use this piece, I think so, to cover that. And we'll just use the opposite side of this paper. So it really doesn't have to be down in there very far because you're actually going to be, you know, pushing your tag in this way. So it doesn't have to be down in there far. Just don't glue your pocket together like I did. So I'm just going to open it up and push it in there a little bit. And I'm just going to make sure I don't have any glue down in there. And I know you're thinking, well, that's not very good. But then I just flip it over and cut it off. So much easier. Ooh, I'm getting the shakes. I'm going to go eat. Yes, I do forget to eat. I used to have an admin that every day she was she would send me a message and she'd say, Edith, go eat. Because I forget. I get busy and get to working and I forget all about it. I don't even think about it. So she would say, Edith, stop and go eat now. She was my lifeline, I guess. Let's see, do we have just a little scrap that we could put right here? I just want something a little bit different color. I think I'm going to use that. Yeah, my dear child told me one time, she said, Mother, it's pretty sad that you get so busy that you forget to eat. Let's see, I need to flip that over, don't I? Do I? Don't I? I don't know. What do I need to do? Do I need to cut it that way? I kind of sort of want to get my little butterfly in there, but I don't think I'm going to get him in there. I'm gonna do it that way. But I just get out here and get to working and I forget what time it is, and then my body reminds me, my sugar does, because it bottoms out and it gets too low and I start shaking. Then I'm like, oh, I better go eat quick. So I did eat a piece of cheese about 12 o'clock, but that didn't hold me very long, did it? I don't even know what time it is now. Look at that. I think I did it upside down. But it's okay because that flour can go either way. No, maybe it is the right side up. I don't know. I'm getting kind of fuzzy-headed too, I guess. I don't know which is which. I may make some tags for these before I put them away. That way I'll already have my tags made up too. It's just something different you can do. It's a little bit more to it doing this, but I think it's neat and pretty. And I need some glue right there, I think. Maybe not. Okay, now let's put some ink right here. You can carry this paper on over to the inside. I didn't, but you can if you want. I know anything that shows, I'm just going to ink it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now this little piece I want to glue down. You can leave it. You don't have to glue it. I just like it glued down. And then we're going to put some little flower or something here. Let's see what we got. Oh, these will be pretty, I think. Yeah. And my sweet friend just sent me more of these. She heard me say, I guess, that I was afraid I was going to run out, which I'm not. I've got plenty, so don't send me any more right now. But I did say the other day, I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of these, because I love using them. Whoops. Oh, got that up. Okay. Now let's do one that's a little bit taller in there, maybe. In the center. And I think I'll just do this little skinny one. I'll put this one on up. Like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to do our washi again. And I don't know. Let's see. I could put a label right across here. I could do that. Where are my labels? Anybody have a clue what I did with my labels? Here they are. Let's put that one there. And then that will cover a couple of them, and then I'll just put a little washi on the other one. I like to have the bottoms covered or at least held down with something. I don't know why. It's just the way I like it. So that's what I do. Alright, got that. Then we'll just put a little piece of washi right here. There we go. And I think I might put a little number label up here. Let's see, what color? Maybe this color? No, I don't like that color. Maybe red? Yeah, I think red. These are from Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. There we go. It's kind of a reddish burgundy. That will work. So there is another. Okay, guys, I know that's not very many, but I think I'm going to stop right there. I do need to go and get some food. But I think this one needs something on it up here at the top. Needs a number or something. So let's see what we've got. Maybe. No. I don't like that number up there. Maybe we could do a Tim Holtz number. I think I'm just going to do this little green number. It's, I know I've got a lot of green up there, but I think it will work the best. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.